up, just like the Metro Transit, my city bus. Eat him up, since a young CD buck, been pretty plus sex in the city, we're pretty.
Y'all welcome to Big Motion TV. It's your boy, the biggest of emotions, man. We got a lot to talk about today. But you know, everybody's talking about these flock cameras and how is the surveillance and it's taken away from our rights and it's watching regular people. And everybody is like, it's a movement around that motherfucker called flock that. You know what I'm saying? So it's people that's not with it, and I ain't with it because they don't have your permission, and they're actually using these motherfucking cameras to catch people in crimes. And at first they put it up, it was supposed to be for your, to catch your tag and you get that ticket or whatever. But now they're using that shit for a lot more different shit. Matter of fact, let's get to this shit.
I think they got enough eyes out on all of us, and I think they could just take that down. It wouldn't bother me a bit.
All I'm asking is, let's pump the brakes, because I don't think a lot of people understand data.
None of you can guarantee there won't be a security break.
Flock's cameras make it easier than ever to search for citizens' movements without a warrant.
The biggest concern was who has access to the information, to the data.
Since we first told you about flock surveillance cameras a few weeks ago, the anti-flock movement has exploded. Get the flock out is what it's called. It's exploded all across the country. People are spreading.
My bad, get the flock out and flock that. Fuck that. Nobody's gonna be surveilling us like that, man.
Spray painting them, tearing them down, demanding they be removed. Initially, these cameras were sold as crime-fighting tools to help police catch kidnappers and track stolen cars. And they do that. Just this morning, police in California were able to catch an alleged kidnapper using flock cameras to locate the suspect. Happened also in Atlanta last week. Critics argue the real danger isn't just the technology, of course, it's who has access to it. Every time your car passes one of these flock cameras, it logs your license plate and creates a record of where you've been. That record sticks around for at least 30 days. There are already over 120,000 flock cameras around the country. But some police officers have begun misusing the technology. Just this week, the Washington Post reported that number is at least 50 and growing. This week in Mooresville, North Carolina, just north of Charlotte, a female officer allegedly used the department's flock cameras database to track her ex-boyfriend's wife's movement 31 times. Just today, the chief of police said they've already found 10 other questionable incidences of potential abuse by other officers. Tonight, that man, Mooresville Police Chief Ron Camperchani, joins us. Chief, first of all, I want to say to our viewers how exceptional it is that you are here. Very rarely, when there's these kinds of allegations, does a chief of police come out and be willing to go on national television and talk about them. I applaud that, and our viewers are certainly grateful for it. Your constituents should also be grateful and reassured by it. These 10 other incidents, 3 of them, I understand, are potentially significant. Can you tell us what they are?
Well, I can talk in generalities about it, right? When we went through our audit, we saw that there was 10 incidents, officers that showed us some concerns. As we started to go more through the data, she was obviously the first for a number of reasons, right? I mean, she's tracking her boyfriend's ex-wife. There's a problematic. They're in a custody battle. So we knew that we had to put that one to bed pretty quick because of all the potential that could happen there. So that one took some time. We wanted to make sure, and then so we got her arrested, and now we're moving on to the other ones. I can tell you, as of this evening, we've eliminated most of those.
Okay.
We are down to one more.
One more questionable issue. In the operational impact policy changes, enforced safeguards, expanded investigation, problematic finding system audits. The department will maintain its strict 30-day recurring audit log to spot unauthorized searches. Officers must now provide active case number and answer verification prompts for every single search. The question I would have is, why wouldn't these safeguards have been in place before?
Yeah, I think, because Flock is so new that they have a pretty detailed drop-down menu that's used. But what we found is that the drop-down menu doesn't have everything that we need in there.
Okay.
And I think, unfortunately, events like this spotlight the little problems that could be in those systems. So we put an additional safeguard, as you said, to have a case number in there where there has to be a little more.
Y'all see that? To the high and low of the cameras per 10K residents. Georgia, Ohio, Illinois, Colorado, all of this. Look at Texas. Look at Florida. This shit crazy, man. They tracking people. You were supposed to get you just your tag and shit, but now these motherfuckers, they solving crimes, putting you on a timeline to where you been. They can track you everywhere. If we don't do something about this, like real fast, man, it ain't gonna be no privacy. There ain't gonna be no privacy. Anything you do is being surveilled. Man, y'all let me know what y'all know. Think about this in the comments, man. This is your boy, Big Motion, man. Keep your head up. Keep your antennas up. You know what I'm saying? This shit getting crazy out here. Peace.
Pick my city up from the giddy up, just like the Metro Transit, my city bus, eat 'em up. Since a young